Have you ever thought that some nuts you eat every day could be harmful to your health? Most people believe that all nuts are healthy, but the truth is, some can be dangerous if consumed in the wrong way or in excessive amounts. Certain nuts contain toxic compounds, can trigger severe allergic reactions, or even increase the risk of serious health issues like liver damage and cancer. In this video, we'll uncover the 6 most dangerous nuts you should avoid or approach with caution, some of which might already be in your kitchen. You'll want to watch until the end because we'll also reveal the 5 best nuts that can boost your brain, protect your heart, and enhance your overall well-being, plus essential tips to help you choose the safest, healthiest options for your diet. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you liked this video. You can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know so I can make a better video for you. Now let's get started. Nut number 1, nutmeg. The hallucinogenic spice you didn't know about. Nutmeg is a beloved staple in many households, cherished for the warm, aromatic flavor it brings to a variety of dishes. Think of it dusting holiday pies like pumpkin, or apple swirling into creamy lattes, or adding a subtle richness to savory recipes like stews or roasted vegetables. Its cozy, spiced scent is synonymous with comfort and tradition. But beneath its innocent reputation lies a surprising and potentially dangerous secret. Consuming too much nutmeg can transform this pantry essential into a powerful hallucinogen, with effects that rival certain illicit drugs. Most people sprinkle it onto their food without a second thought, completely unaware of its hidden potency. The key to nutmeg's darker side is a naturally occurring compound called maricin. In small amounts, maricin contributes to nutmeg's distinctive flavor and poses no harm. However, when ingested in larger quantities, it becomes a psychoactive substance, capable of wreaking havoc on your body and mind. Eating excessive amounts far beyond what you typically use in cooking can trigger a cascade of unsettling symptoms. These included dizziness, confusion, nausea, dry mouth, and in some cases, vivid hallucinations that distort reality. Imagine expecting a cozy evening with a dessert only to find yourself grappling with a racing mind and a warped sense of time and space. But the effects don't stop at hallucinations. Some individuals who have overindulged report more alarming reactions such as intense anxiety, a pounding heartbeat, and feelings of paranoia that can persist for hours. Historical anecdotes even suggest that nutmeg's mind-altering properties were stumbled upon centuries ago, with some using it as a cheap alternative to recreational drugs, often with regrettable results. So how much is too much? A tiny pinch or two in your recipe is perfectly safe and won't raise any red flags. However, consuming as little as 2 teaspoons, roughly 5 g of ground nutmeg can begin to provoke mild but unpleasant side effects. Push it further, say to 1 or 2 tablespoons, 10 to 15 g, and you're entering dangerous territory at this level. Some have experienced severe nutmeg poisoning, known medically as nutmeg intoxication, requiring emergency care. The aftermath of overconsumption is no picnic either. The effects can linger for up to 48 hours, leaving you feeling disoriented, physically drained, and queasy. Long after the initial high fades, there are documented cases of adventurous or uninformed individuals deliberately ingesting large doses of nutmeg after hearing about its psychoactive potential, only to end up in the hospital battling dehydration, heart palpitations, or overwhelming nausea. Unlike calming herbs, like chamomile or lavender, which gently soothe the system, nutmeg in excess overloads your nervous system, delivering an unpredictable and often distressing experience. It's a stark reminder that even natural substances can pack a punch when misused. The next time you reach for that jar of nutmeg to elevate your dish, treat it with respect. It's a spice meant to enhance flavor, not a shortcut to an altered state of mind. Use it sparingly, and you'll keep the magic in the meal, not in your head. Nut number 2, raw cashews. The poisonous nut that could harm you. Cashews are a fan favorite across the globe, prized for their creamy texture and versatility. You'll find them in handfuls as a quick snack, tossed into trail mixes, sprinkled over salads, or blended into rich dairy-free alternatives like cashew cheese or milk packed with healthy fats, protein, and minerals. They seem like a guilt-free indulgence. But here's a shocking twist: truly raw cashews, straight from the tree, harbor a toxic secret that could make eating them as risky as brushing up against a patch of poison ivy. This isn't an exaggeration. The danger comes from a chemical called urushiol, the same irritating compound found in poison ivy, poison oak, and mango skin. Urushiol is notorious for causing itchy, blistering rashes on contact, but ingesting it takes the threat to another level. If you were to eat genuinely raw, unprocessed cashews, you might experience severe allergic reactions ranging from skin irritation and mouth swelling to difficulty breathing, or even anaphylaxis, a potentially fatal condition. The toxin can inflame your digestive tract, leading to painful BLERS in your mouth and throat, nausea, and intense discomfort. Fortunately, you're unlikely to encounter this danger in your average grocery store. Cashews labeled as raw in stores aren't raw in the truest sense. They've been carefully steamed, boiled, or roasted to neutralize the urushiol, rendering them safe for consumption. This little-known processing step is why you can munch on a bag of cashews without a second thought. The real risk emerges when you encounter fresh, unprocessed cashews, say, at a farmer's market in a tropical region, where cashew trees grow like parts of Brazil, India, or Vietnam. These nuts come encased in a hard toxic shell that oozes urushi. All rich resin workers who harvest and process cashews often wear thick gloves and protective clothing to shield their skin from burns and rashes, a testament to the potency of the substance. If handling them is hazardous, imagine the chaos of biting into one unprepared. Even a small nibble of an untreated cashew could leave you with a swollen tongue, a fiery throat, and a trip to the doctor. So how do you enjoy cashews without rolling the dice? Stick to commercially available options which have undergone the necessary treatment to eliminate the toxin. If you're traveling or sourcing cashews from unconventional places, exercise caution, ask questions. Have these been steamed or roasted? Are they safe to eat as is? If there's any doubt, steer clear. Cashews are a nutritional powerhouse loaded with magnesium, copper, and heart-healthy fats. But their benefits hinge on proper preparation. The next time you scoop up a handful, rest easy, knowing the store-bought kind has been tamed. Just don't take chances with the wild ones. Nut number 3, expired walnuts. The hidden cancer risk in your pantry. Walnuts have earned their spot as a superfood, lauded for their impressive nutritional profile. They're brimming with omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and compounds linked to improved brain health, heart function, and inflammation control. Whether you toss them into oatmeal, bake them into muffins, or enjoy them straight from the bag, they're a wholesome choice until they go bad. What if I told you that expired or improperly stored walnuts could harbor a hidden danger, capable of jeopardizing your health? The culprit is epoxin, a sinister toxin, produced by certain molds that thrive on aging or neglected nuts. Aflatoxins aren't just unpleasant, they're classified as potent carcinogens by organization, like the World Health Organization. Long-term exposure has been strongly linked to liver damage and an elevated risk of liver cancer, making them a serious threat. Walnuts are particularly vulnerable because of their high oil content. When exposed to warmth, humidity, or air for too long, these oils oxidize, turning the nuts rancid. You might notice a bitter, off-putting taste or a whiff of something sour like old paint or chemicals, but the real danger isn't always obvious. Mold can creep in silently, producing toxins without leaving visible fuzz or discoloration, turning your once healthy snack into a ticking time bomb. The science backs this up. Studies have shown that improperly stored nuts, especially in warm or damp conditions, are prime breeding grounds for Aspergillus molds, the fungi responsible for epoxin production in regions where food safety regulations are lax. Contaminated nuts have been tied to outbreaks of illness. So, how do you safeguard yourself? Start by checking the expiration or best by date on the package. Even if the walnuts look and feel fine, an expired date is a red flag. Give them a sniff. Fresh walnuts have a mild, nutty aroma, while rancid ones smell sharp or musty. Taste a small piece if you're unsure. A bitter or stale flavor means they're past their prime. Storage is key to keep walnuts fresh. Seal them in an airtight container and stash them in the refrigerator or freezer where cooler temperatures slow will break down and deter mold growth. Buying in bulk might seem economical, but it's a gamble. Unless you can eat them, quickly aim to consume them within 3 to 6 months. Many people assume nuts are indestructible, But that's a myth. A handful of fresh walnuts can boost your health. A handful of rancid ones could quietly expose you to toxins with long-term consequences. The next time you reach for those walnuts sitting on the shelf, pause, check the dates, inspect their condition, and store them right. That small effort could spare you from a danger you never saw coming. Nut number 4. Brazil nuts. The danger of too much selenium. Brazil nuts have earned a stellar reputation in the world of nutrition, often hailed as a superfood due to their exceptional nutrient profile. These large creamy nuts, harvested primarily from the Amazon rainforest, are an extraordinary source of selenium, a trace mineral vital for numerous bodily functions. Selenium plays a key role in bolstering the immune system, supporting thyroid hormone production, and acting as a potent antioxidant to combat inflammation and oxidative stress. A single Brazil nut can contain between 68 to 91 microGR of selenium, an amount that often exceeds the recommended daily intake for adults, which is set at 55 micrograms by most health authorities. This makes them one of nature's most concentrated sources of this essential nutrient. However, what many people don't realize is that this very strength can also be their downfall. While selenium is critical for good health, it has a narrow safety margin, meaning the line between beneficial and toxic is surprisingly thin. Consuming too many Brazil nuts can push your selenium levels into dangerous territory, leading to a condition known as selenosis or selenium toxicity. The upper limit for selenium intake is generally considered to be 400 micrograms per day, a threshold that can be crossed with startling ease when eating Brazil nuts. For instance, just 4 to 5 nuts could deliver well over this limit, depending on their size and selenium content, which can vary based on soil conditions. Where they're grown, the symptoms of selenium toxicity are far from pleasant and can escalate quickly if oversee consumption. Continue. Sun-checked in the short term, eating too many Brazil nuts might cause nausea, vomiting, a metallic taste in the mouth, and a lingering garlic-like odor on the breath, a telltale sign of excess selenium. Over time. Chronic overexposure can lead to more severe effects: hair loss, brittle or discolored nails, extreme fatigue, irritability, and even neurological damage such as tremors or numbness in rare and extreme cases. Selenium poisoning has been linked to liver dysfunction, kidney issues, and gastrointestinal distress, unlike other nuts like almonds or walnuts, which people often eat by the handful without a second thought. Brazil nuts demand a level of restraint due to their unparalleled selenium potency. The danger often arises from ignorance or habit. Many health enthusiasts drawn to the nut superfood status might talk back a dozen in one sitting, treating them like a typical snack. Others might incorporate them into daily routines, sprinkling them on oatmeal or blending them into smoothies, without realizing the cumulative effect. To avoid these risks, experts recommend a simple guideline: limit yourself to no more than 2 or 3 Brazil nuts per day. This modest portion provides all the selenium your body needs while steering clear of toxicity. Consistency is key. Eating a small amount occasionally is fine, but making a habit of exceeding this limit could quietly build up selenium levels over time, leading to long-term health complications. In essence, Brazil nuts embody the adage that too much of a good thing can be harmful. They offer incredible nutritional benefits when consumed thoughtfully, but their potency requires respect. By keeping your intake in check, sticking to a few nuts daily, you can harness their immune-boosting, thyroid-supporting powers without inviting the dangers of selenium overload. Moderation is the secret to unlocking their potential. Safe nut number 5, bitter almonds. The cyanide threat hidden in plain sight. Almonds are a global favorite, celebrated for their versatility and impressive health benefits, packed with heart-healthy, monounsaturated fats, vitamin E, magnesium, and antioxidants. They a staple in kitchens and snack bags alike. But beneath this wholesome reputation lies a lesser-known truth. Not all almonds are created equal, and some harbor a deadly secret. Almonds come in 2 distinct varieties, i.e. sweet almonds, which dominate the market and are safe for everyday consumption, and bitter almonds, which conceal a toxic threat that has caught many off guard throughout history. What sets bitter almonds apart is their natural content of amygdalin, a compound that sounds harmless but transforms into something far more sinister. Once ingested, when chewed or crushed, amygdalin reacts with enzymes in the digestive system to release hydrogen cyanide, a fast-acting poison infamous for its use in chemical warfare and detective novels. Cyanide works by blocking cells from utilizing oxygen, effectively suffocating the body at a cellular level. This makes bitter almonds far more than just an unpleasant snack. They're a genuine health hazard if consumed carelessly. The toxicity of bitter almonds is startlingly potent. Research indicates that as few as 50 bitter almonds could prove fatal for an average adult, delivering a lethal dose of cyanide, roughly 5 milligrams per kilog of body weight for a child. The stakes are even higher, with just 10 to 15 nuts potentially causing death. Even smaller quantities can trigger alarming symptoms: dizziness, headache, nausea, rapid breathing confusion, and erasing heart. In severe cases, cyanide poisoning can lead to convulsions, respiratory failure, and cardiac arrest within minutes. If not treated immediately, the bitter taste, sharp and accurate compared to the mild sweetness of regular almonds, is a warning sign, but it can be overlooked by the uninformed. Fortunately, bitter almonds aren't typically sold as a snack in mainstream grocery stores, at least not in their raw, unprocessed form in the United States. In many other countries, regulations require that bitter almonds be heat-treated or otherwise processed to neutralize the cyanide before they're used in food products like almond paste or lures. However, they can still surface in specialty markets, herbal shops, or online retailers catering to niche, culinary, or medicinal interests in some cultures. Bitter almonds are prized in controlled amounts for their intense flavor. Think marzipan or certain Middle Eastern desserts, but only after rigorous processing to render them safe. Homemade almond extracts or imported products may also pose a risk if they're derived from unprocessed bitter almonds. To protect yourself, the advice is straightforward: stick to sweet almonds. The variety you'll find in supermarket bulk bins and snack packs, which contain no detectable amygdalin if you encounter almonds labeled as bitter, wild, or sourced from unconventional outlets. Steer clear unless you're certain they've been properly treated. When using almond-flavored products like extracts, opt for reputable brands and check labels for safety assurances. The allure of almonds as a nutritious powerhouse holds, but only for their sweet incarnation. Bitter almonds, with their cyanide-laced deception, remind us that even familiar foods can hide lethal surprises if we're not vigilant. Number 6. Peanuts. The hidden allergy and mold risk. Peanuts hold a special place in culinary culture. Worldwide cherished for their rich flavor, affordability, and nutritional punch. Whether enjoyed as a crunchy snack slathered as peanut butter on toast or stirred into savory sauces, they're a dietary staple for millions. Peanuts deliver a hefty dose of protein, healthy monounsaturated fats, fiber, and key nutrients like niacin and magnesium. Yet beneath their widespread appeal lurk two significant risks that can turn this beloved legume, technically not a true nut, but often grouped as one, into a hidden hazard: life-threatening allergies and toxic mold contamination. Peanut allergies stand out as one of the most prevalent and perilous food allergies known to medicine. Unlike milder intolerances that might cause discomfort, a peanut allergy can unleash anaphylaxis, a severe and rapid immune response that can be fatal without immediate intervention. Symptoms can escalate within minutes of exposure, ranging from itching and hives to swelling of the lips, tongue, or throat difficulty. Breathing, plummeting blood pressure, and loss of consciousness for those affected, estimated at 1 to 2% of the population, though higher among children. Anaphylaxis requires an epinephrine shot, commonly via an EpiPen, and emergency medical care to reverse the reaction. The danger isn't limited to eating peanuts directly. Cross-contamination in kitchens, trace amounts in processed foods, or even airborne peanut dust in places like roasteries can trigger a reaction. This hypersensitivity has led to strict protocols in schools, airlines, and food industries where "may contain peanuts" warnings are now ubiquitous for individuals with peanut allergies. Or their caregivers' vigilance is non-negotiable, scrutinizing ingredient labels, inquiring about food preparation, and avoiding shared utensils or surface are daily necessities. Even a kiss from someone who recently ate peanuts can pose a risk if traces linger. For those without allergies, peanuts present a different but equally insidious threat: spot toxins. These are poisonous compounds produced by certain molds, namely Aspergillus flavus and Aspergillus parasitic, which thrive in warm, humid environments. Conditions peanuts often encounter as they grow underground. Apet toxins are classified as carcinogens with long-term exposure linked to liver damage, immune suppression, and an elevated risk of liver cancer. Unlike some contaminants there, heat-stable meaning roasting, boiling, or processing peanuts doesn't eliminate them. Contamination can occur during growth, harvest, or storage. Especially if peanuts are kept in damp conditions, the presence of apet toxins isn't always obvious. There's no distinct smell or visible mold to tip you off, but a bitter, off-putting taste can be a clue to minimize this risk. Opt for peanuts from trusted suppliers who test for allergens, as reputable brands often adhere to strict safety standards. Proper storage is crucial too. Keep peanuts in a cool, dry place, ideally in airtight containers to deter mold growth. Discard any that look to skull shriveled or taste rancid, as these could signal contamination. Peanuts can be a wholesome addition to your diet, but their risks demand awareness for the allergic there, a potential death sentence in disguise requiring constant caution for everyone else. The specter of apet toxins calls for smart sourcing and storage, whether you're popping them as a snack or spreading them on bread. A little knowledge and care can ensure peanuts remain a treat, not a threat. The 5 healthiest nuts you should eat now that we've explored the nuts you might want to steer clear of. Due to potential health drawbacks, let's shift our focus to the ones that can truly elevate your well-being. These 5 nuts stand out as nutritional powerhouses brimming with vital nutrients that promote brain function support, cardiovascular health, enhance digestion, and contribute to overall vitality. When consumed in moderation, they serve as an exceptional addition to a balanced diet, offering a delicious and convenient way to nourish your body. So let's take a deeper dive into these remarkable nuts and uncover the specific ways they can enhance your health. Nut number 1, walnuts, the brain-boosting superfood. Walnuts have earned their reputation as a top-tier brain food, and it's easy to see why their wrinkled brain-like appearance is a fitting hint at the cognitive benefits they provide. But it's their rich nutritional profile that truly sets them apart. Walnuts are among the most abundant plant-based sources of omega-3 fatty acids, a type of healthy fat critical for maintaining optimal brain function, sharpening memory, and reducing inflammation throughout the body. Scientific research underscores the impressive benefits of walnut. Studies suggest that regularly eating walnuts can enhance cognitive performance, potentially improving focus, mental clarity, and problem-solving skills. Even more compelling, their omega-3 content and antioxidant properties may help lower the risk of neurodegenerative conditions like Alzheimer's disease and dementia, offering long-term protection for your brain as you age. Beyond their brain-boosting abilities, walnuts are loaded with polyphenol, potent antioxidants that shield your cells from the harmful effects of free radicals. This cellular protection not only supports neurological health, but also reduces systemic inflammation, which can decrease the likelihood of chronic illnesses such as heart disease, diabetes, and certain cancers. Walnuts also shine when it comes to gut health. They act as a prebiotic, encouraging the growth of beneficial gut bacteria that strengthen your microbiome, the community of microorganisms in your digestive system that plays a key role in immunity, digestion, and even mood regulation. A healthy gut translates to better nutrient absorption and smoother digestion, making walnuts a holistic health supporter. That said, because their calorie-dense moderation is key, a small handful, roughly 14 walnut halves or about an ounce, delivers all these incredible benefits without tipping the scale on your daily calorie intake. Nut number 2. Almonds, the heart. Healthy and blood sugar balancing nut almonds are a globally cherished nut, celebrated not only for their versatility and satisfying crunch, but also for their dense concentration of nutrients packed with essential vitamins, minerals, and healthy fats. Almonds offer a broad spectrum of health perks, particularly for your heart, bone, skin, and metabolic stability. If you're seeking a simple, tasty way to upgrade your diet, almonds are a standout option when it comes to cardiovascular health. Almonds are a super. They're rich in monounsaturated fats, the same heart-friendly fats found in olive oil that work to lower levels of low-density lipoprotein, LDL, often dubbed bad cholesterol, while boosting high-density lipoprotein, HDL, or good cholesterol. This dual action helps keep your arteries clear and resilient, reducing the risk of heart disease. Research consistently shows that incorporating almonds into your routine can improve cholesterol profiles, enhance blood vessel function, and contribute to a healthier heart over time. Beyond heart health, almonds are a treasure trove of vitamin E, a fat-soluble antioxidant that protects cells from oxidative damage caused by environmental stressors like pollution or UV rays. This makes almonds a natural ally for maintaining radiant, youthful skin, strong hair, and resilient nails, effectively slowing the visible signs of aging. They're also an excellent source of magnesium, a mineral vital for muscle relaxation, nerve signaling, and bone density. Magnesium's role in blood sugar regulation is another boon, making almonds particularly beneficial for individuals managing diabetes or aiming to prevent insulin resistance. What's more, almonds excel at curbing hunger. Their combination of fiber, protein, and healthy fats promote satiety, helping you feel full longer and reducing the temptation to overeat. This makes them an ideal snack for weight management, provided you stick to a sensible portion, about 23 almonds, roughly 1 or a small handful. While calorie-dense, this serving size strikes the perfect balance, delivering robust health benefits without excess energy intake. Nut number 3, hazelnuts. The nut for heart health and youthful skin. Hazelnuts bring a delightful flavor and a wealth of nutrients to the table, making them a fantastic choice for anyone looking to support their heart, enhance their complexion, and fortify their body with essential minerals. Whether enjoyed on their own or as part of a recipe, hazelnuts combine taste with tangible health advantages. A standout feature of hazelnuts is their cardiovascular support. Like almonds, they're rich in monounsaturated fats, which help lower LDL cholesterol and elevate HDL cholesterol, safeguarding your heart and improving blood flow. Studies indicate that regular hazelnut consumption can reduce markers of inflammation and oxidative stress in the bloodstream, both of which are linked to heart disease prevention. This makes them a delicious way to invest in long-term heart health. Hazelnuts also work wonders for your skin. They're packed with vitamin E, which combats oxidative damage and supports skin cell repair, helping to minimize wrinkles, fine lines, and dryness. This antioxidant power also shields your skin from UV-related harm, keeping it supple and youthful. Paired with their magnesium content, which bolsters muscle function, nerve health, and bone integrity, hazelnuts offer a well-rounded nutritional boost. Additionally, hazelnuts provide dietary fiber, which aids digestion by promoting regular bowel movements and stabilizing blood sugar levels. This supports a healthy gut and steady energy throughout the day. For the best results, choose raw or dry roasted hazelnuts without added salt, sugar, or oils. Enjoy them as a standalone snack. Toss them into salads or blend them into a creamy homemade hazelnut. Spread a small handful, about 20 nuts or 1 oat livers, a potent mix of heart-healthy fats, anti-aging antioxidants, and vital nutrients, making hazelnuts a worthy addition to your diet. Nut number 4, macadamia nuts. The metabolism-boosting superfood macadamia nuts are widely regarded as premium nuts, celebrated for their indulgent, creamy texture, rich buttery taste, and subtle sweetness that elevates them to a gourmet status. Beyond their reputation as a delicacy, however, these nuts are a nutritional treasure trove, offering a wealth of health benefits that make them far more than just a luxurious treat. Particularly renowned for their ability to support heart health, enhance metabolism, and aid in weight management, macadamia nuts are an exceptional choice for anyone seeking a delicious way to nourish their body and promote its natural fat-burning capabilities while maintaining cardiovascular wellness. One of the most remarkable features of macadamia nuts is their exceptionally high concentration of monounsaturated fatty acids, the same type of heart-healthy fats found in nutrient powerhouses like olive oil and avocados. These beneficial fats play a critical role in improving cholesterol profiles by reducing levels of low-density lipoprotein, LDL, often referred to as bad cholesterol, while simultaneously boosting high-density lipoprotein, HDL, or good cholesterol. This dual action helps to significantly lower the risk of cardiovascular diseases such as heart attacks and strokes. Unlike processed snacks laden with harmful trans fats, the natural fats in macadamia nuts offer anti-inflammatory properties and actively protect the heart, making them a standout addition to any diet focused on long-term cardiovascular health. Beyond their heart protective qualities, macadamia nuts also excel at supporting metabolic function thanks to their unique composition. They are an excellent source of palic acid, a rare omega-7 fatty acid that research suggests can enhance the body's ability to metabolize fat more effectively. This compound may stimulate fat-burning processes, helping to regulate energy expenditure and support a healthy weight for individuals aiming to optimize their metabolism. Whether to shed excess pounds or simply maintain a balanced physique, macadamia nuts provide a delicious and functional option that aligns with those goals in addition to their healthy fats. Macadamia nuts are brimming with vital nutrients that contribute to overall wellness. They are particularly rich in manganese, a mineral, essential for maintaining strong bones, aiding digestion, and supporting the body's production of antioxidants to combat oxidative stress. Furthermore, their fiber content promotes a healthy digestive system by fostering regular bowel movements and nurturing gut health to maximize these benefits. It's best to choose unsalted dry roasted macadamia nuts rather than heavily salted or oil-fried versions, as this preserves their nutritional integrity. Given their calorie density, moderation is key. A small handful, about 10 to 12 nuts, provides ample benefits without tipping the scale on energy intake. Macadamia nuts are incredibly versatile, making them easy to incorporate into your daily routine. Enjoy them as a standalone snack for a quick energy boost. Toss them into a fresh salad for added crunch and nutrition, or use them in baking recipes like cookies or muffins to infuse a wholesome twist into your treats. With their combination of heart-supporting fats, metabolism-enhancing properties, and a robust nutrient profile, macadamia nuts transcend their status as a mere indulgence. They stand as a true superfood capable of delivering sustained energy, aiding weight management efforts, and fortifying your heart for years to come. Nut number 5, pistachios, the heart healthy nut that supports weight management. Pistachios, affectionately known as pista in many cultures, are a delightful blend of flavor and nutrition, cherished for their vibrant green hue and mildly sweet, earthy taste. Far more than just a tasty snack, pistachios are packed with an impressive array of nutrients that bolster heart health, facilitate weight management, and enhance overall well-being. As one of the lowest calorie options among nuts, they offer a guilt-free way to satisfy cravings while delivering substantial health benefits, making them an ideal choice for anyone striving to maintain a balanced, health-conscious lifestyle. A key advantage of pistachios lies in their rich content of antioxidants and beneficial fats. They are loaded with monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fatty acids, which work together to lower LDL cholesterol and elevate HDL cholesterol, thereby reducing the risk of heart disease. Scientific studies have demonstrated that regular consumption of pistachios can improve endothelial function, the health of blood vessel linings, while promoting better circulation, both of which are foundational to a robust cardiovascular system. This makes pistachio a standout ally for anyone looking to protect and strengthen their heart over the long term. Equally impressive is the role pistachios play in supporting weight management. Despite their satisfying richness, pistachios are relatively low in calories compared to other nuts, and they boast a high protein and fiber content that promotes satiety, helping you feel full and satisfied for longer periods. A bonus is the natural portion control provided by their shells. The act of cracking open each nut slows down consumption, encouraging mindful eating and reducing the likelihood of overindulgence. This unique combination of traits makes pistachios an excellent snack for those aiming to shed pounds, maintain a healthy weight, or simply enjoy a nutritious bite without compromising their goals. Pistachios also shine when it comes to supporting other aspects of health. They are a rich source of lutein and xanthan, two potent antioxidants that safeguard my health by protecting against age-related macular degeneration and other forms of vision deterioration. Additionally, their substantial vitamin B6 content contributes to optimal brain function, helping to regulate mood, sharpen cognitive performance, and sustain energy levels throughout the day. These multifaceted benefits make pistachios a well-rounded addition to any diet. For the best results, opt for unsalted in-shell pistachios to avoid excess sodium and preserve their natural goodness, steering clear of heavily salted or artificially flavored varieties. They're wonderfully versatile. Enjoy them straight from the shell as a convenient snack. Sprinkle them over salads for a burst of texture and flavor, or blend them into smoothies and yogurt for a nutrient-packed upgrade with their heart-protective fats. weight management, advantages and essential nutrients for eye and brain health. Pistachios are far more than a simple snack. They are a nutritional dynamo deserving of a prominent place in any health-focused eating plan. Making smart choices for your health, nuts have earned their reputation as one of the most nutrient-dense foods you can include in your diet. But their benefits hinge on selecting the right varieties and consuming them thoughtfully. The standout nuts, walnuts, almonds, hazelnuts, macadamia nuts, and pistachios, deliver a potent mix of advantages from bolstering heart and brain health to enhancing overall vitality. Each of these nuts brings its unique strengths to the table, making them invaluable allies in the pursuit of wellness that set it. It's equally critical to exercise caution and avoid nuts that could pose risks to your health. Nutmeg, raw cashews, expired walnuts, excessive Brazil nuts, bitter almonds, and improperly stored peanuts can introduce potential hazards ranging from toxicity to spoilage-related issues. To fully reap the rewards of nuts, while sidestepping these pitfalls, prioritize freshness by checking expiration dates, choose raw or unsalted options to limit sodium and additives, opt for whole nuts over processed versions, and consider organic selections when feasible to minimize exposure to pesticides. By making these informed choices, you can confidently harness the nutritional power of nuts and integrate them into your diet as a cornerstone of long-term health. That's a wrap on our deep dive into the world of nuts. We've uncovered the 6 most dangerous nuts you should steer clear of, and highlighted the 5 healthiest ones that can supercharge your well-being. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What have you learned so far? Take a moment to reflect and share in the comments below one key thing you've picked up from this video that you'll put into practice in your life. Maybe it's checking expiration dates on walnuts or sticking to just a few Brazil nuts a day. Whatever it is, let us know if you like this video. Please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more valuable insights to keep you healthy and informed. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.